It's good, YouTube. Hold on, let me fix the camera. It's good, YouTube. You know, it's your boy TSJ Starbucks. I've been really slacking and lacking on these show and tell videos. So I actually put one of my new kicks on finally for the first time in like maybe a month since I wore a new pair of sneakers. I've been wearing my work shoes, which was them Nike Free Trainers, for damn near like almost a year now. I done ran them Jones into the hole. So these, the ones I'm about to show you, may be my my new work shoes. This is why I call them well, what I'm talking about. This is why I'm doing a show and tell for it first, because these Jones are very comfortable, and if I do decide to wear these to work more often, they're not gonna look the way they're looking now. So I figured I show them now. Yes, these are the I'm forgetting already. Jordan Jumpman Team 2s. I can't remember the original date these came out. It might have been 98, 97, 99. I think it was 98, because these came out around the year the 14s came out. That's why they have that Ferrari logo, because this was modeled after 14, but the whole shoe is like, actually looks kind of clean. They're still clean. I'm wearing these today currently. I don't have nothing on my feet because I'm wearing these. But I believe it was 98, because this is modeled after 13. They just, as you can see, the whole shoe is totally different. But if you look at it, you can tell where all the inspirations came from 13. These panels actually are switched. If you look at the 13, these panels with the dimples on the, what is this called? I don't remember what side it is, but this side of the shoe is, this part would be shorter over here. And the medial side, this panel would be longer over here. The only thing, it doesn't have the Jumpman little tag right here. It says Jumpman, yeah, it's Jordan, performance of excellence. These joints smell like how sneakers are supposed to smell. This reminiscent of the 90s. Basically, these shoes hold a special place in my heart, probably because of the simple fact I wasn't able to get them when they first released. I don't know what I had. I think I had the Reebok Questions, I remember. It was the white with the black toe. Was it? Yeah. But back then, I wasn't allowed to get multiple pairs of sneakers school year. Maybe two at the most, if they would, like, if I took good care of my shoes. But I'm a kid, like, how good I'm gonna take care of them. I was in 6th grade when these came out. No, 7th. So they made me wear those Reebok Irisons like the whole entire school year. That's when I started saving up my own money to get my own sneakers, because asking them, it would never get done. But I'm still gonna go get the black and white red colorway, where this whole midsole and this part is white, and the dimple parts are what is it called? It's white, and it says Jordan on it. They got the other original color. They could basically put out all 3 original colorways. The last one they just put out was, this part is black, and all this is white, and this is black. But on those, I don't know why, even on the original pair, this midsole doesn't have the Jumpman name on it. It's just pure white. And I never understood that, because I remember my little sister had a pair of those when they first originally released. In the kid version, it says Jumpman on the midsole, and the what is this called? The emblem, I guess, is not. It's not this Ferrari emblem. It's it's basically not a hologram, but it's a bubble, and it's red with the Jumpman logo in it. I never understood that. It was like the weirdest shit. But nowadays, the grade schools look like this, but the midsole is literally from the Jordan 13. They don't even get the Jordan name on it like the OGs. Back says Team Jordan. But another reason why this colorway is so significant from the first release. I got both of them out because I took them both off my feet. But I actually see somebody get their ass whooped in these. I don't think they basically got their ass whooped like for the shoe, but every time I seen this shoe or remember this shoe before they even start the release, Okay, when they first talked about they was gonna re-release these, first thing came to my mind was this colorway, because I always wanted this colorway before the other ones. And the second thing popped in my head was like, I remember the young boy got his ass whooped at school. I literally was at my locker. I was going to maybe my fourth period class or whatever. And I just heard this loud noise. Turn around. One of my homeboys is fighting this other guy. I don't know why. I don't know the situation. I didn't get involved. And y'all know how most kids is when they hear a fight or see a fight. They all flock around and just watch. I'm not gonna lie. I was one of them people. I did watch. I wasn't breaking that shit up. But the dude, he was whooping the dude. Come to think about it, the dude that was getting beat up didn't have them on. My friend who was beating up the guy had these on. And I just remember, like, the second I seen the shoe, I wasn't even paying attention to the fight no more. I just remember he took the guy's face and smacked it into the locker door. He was okay. He didn't break a nose or anything like that. But soon as that happened, that loud noise, I just happened to look down, and I was staring at these the whole entire fight. Like, I didn't pay attention to nothing. When the teacher came and everybody scattered, I'm still sitting there, or I'm, like, walking off, still just looking down at his shoe. Like, it was the funniest shit. And that's why I say that I've been into shoes since birth, because even if wasn't into it as heavy as I am now, like, sneakers was always significant in my life. Like, if I could never get a shoe, I would always draw it. Like, I know how to draw, so that was the next best thing to me. Because I don't know how it is out of the States, because everybody was saying back in the 90s you could just go in a store and your shoes were sitting there. Around the time I was a kid, that shit wasn't happening. Meaning, when I started paying attention to shoes was around the 11s. I mean, I knew about Jordans, I knew about good-looking shoes before then, but I didn't know actually what Jordan shoes was. I knew about his shoes, but I didn't pay attention enough to know what they was until the 11s dropped. That's when I started really paying attention to shoes. And I don't know about anybody else, but when the 11s, the 12s, maybe the 12s, and the 13s dropped, like, I could never see that damn shoe in the store. Nowhere. I didn't see it on racks, nothing. I don't know what everybody else talking about. Everybody else talking about, yeah, back in the 90s, you just walk in the store. Like, that's true on some level, but the 11s, hell no. I never seen 11 in the store, ever. Maybe one time when I tried to get them bread 11s when they first released. I seen them in one store, and my mom wouldn't take me because we didn't went to like 300 stores before that. But everywhere I went, I never seen. Only time I ever seen them was baby shoes. I never seen grade school, and I never seen men's size in stores. I don't know. Maybe I took too long or whatever. 12s, I seen maybe. No, I never seen them in stores because I don't know how it is everywhere else. But a lot of them Jordans, they wouldn't put them on display. I don't know why. Because when the Cherry Red 12s and Obsidians came out, I don't know if they came out the same date or like the same month, but they came out almost close to each other because I went to go to the store back in the day called Sneaker Stadium, and I wanted the Jordans. I told my dad that straight up. I want the Jordans. We didn't know pricing at the time. Plus, from what I was understood, I was still in kid shoes. Like, I think I was wearing a 6.5 at the time, and we didn't know that they because I guess he didn't have to deal with that because my older sister wasn't into sneakers. We didn't know that from size 6 down, that's grade school. Once you pass 6 and you get into that 6.5, that's considered men's, and we didn't know that at the time. So when she went to the back to go get the Jordans, she pulled out the Cherry 12s and she pulled out the Obsidian at the same time because we was literally at the kids section looking for them and we couldn't find them. And we was like, we trying to find these Jordans, but they not nowhere on display. Do y'all have them? He said, yeah, we got every size. And when they went back to get them, I never understood, like, they wasn't on display. It didn't make sense. And that's when she let us know that, well, his size is not grade school anymore. He's in men's sizes. So it went from being $90 to $100 to $150. So that's why I could never get shoes unless I helped pay for it. And the 13s, I never seen them in stores. I never seen them in stores except for one time, and that was because it was weeks before they's coming out. The first Jumpman Pros, or was it the Jumpman Pros? No, the first Team Jordans. me and my cousin was going to the mall to get those, and while we was going to the mall to get those, we went to Champ Sports because me and him both wanted the all black with the white colorway that looked like the playoff 12s, but we kept finding the ones that looked like the Texas, and we didn't want those. So when we went to Champs, they was letting us know that the white and red, or the cherry 13s, was coming out in a couple weeks. It was coming out in January. This was around Christmas time when we went, and he was like, they got them now, but we just can't release them. Do you want to see them? So he pulled them out and let us see them. That was the only time. Those are the only 2 times I ever seen Jordans in stores before the 14s released. Because when the 14s released, them shits was fucking everywhere. But let's get back to the shoe. Ain't too much more you can say. You can see they modeled the F13 because of that. That's supposed to be a hologram bubble, but it's not. I don't know if this is real carbon fiber. It may look like it in the video, but I have no idea. It looks like plastic. It looks like cheap plastic too. The soles may be a little dirty because, as I said, I'm wearing these today. But they're comfortable as shit. This leather is stiff as shit. It looks tumbled, but it ain't really tumbled. This is fake tumbled. Now the panels are soft, but this, you see, I can't even push the shit down, so that's not soft at all. This is mediocre soft. Like, this is almost as close to this, but this is very soft. Rope lace, well, not rope laces. I don't know what they call these laces. These like the SB laces. Got the mesh for, I guess that's for breathability, but it doesn't look like you can breathe in these shoes at all. That's probably why they starting to stink. I mean, I still smell the OG smell, but that funk's starting to get in there. And this navy blue is suede, but that was my little brief story about these shoes. I'm about to go back to work because I'm actually on my lunch break. So with that being said, comment, subscribe, like the video, share it if you want. I would hope, because I'm trying to get more viewers on this channel. And tonight, I'm supposed to be getting my hair done. This is real fucked up right now, so I got a hood on. But I'm going to try to shoot another show and tell. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put it up today, though. If I do it, it's a shoe I'm actually customizing. If you follow me on Instagram at TSJSB610, I actually just started a new Instagram. It's going to be strictly sneakers, because my Instagram is really sneakers plus whatever else I want to put up there. But the other one is just going to be strictly sneakers. It's underscore SNIFE, SNIFE underscore. So, great. I keep saying that. I just get to y'all later.